Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today we have something, I have something that is a little bit more exciting to me than usual, because today is Rifle Day. And I don't know if I've said it already, but yeah, I do love me a good rifle. So this is essentially a rifle that I kind of built from the ground up. Every part was purchased separately and then, put together, and yeah, and it is DC compliant, as you can see. And I want to talk about a little bit today actually on how to build or buy a DC compliant rifle that is basically an AR without some of the features. So this here is an Aero precision rifle for the most part. This is Aero precision, except for certain things that I had to do to get it compliant, and some preferences I had in parts. So to get it started, I'm just gonna address the elephant in the room, which is the stock. The stock here is a Thorsden grip. Unfortunately, they are closing as a company. I guess the man, Thorsden, I think he is retiring. The memo just literally just got out the day after. No, maybe not the day after, but right after I bought this thing from their website. So he's retiring, and whatever he has in stock, they're going to be selling. I think by August or something, they're closing shop. So if you're looking into building one, yeah, your time is limited. The Thorsden grips are going away. Hopefully he sells the license. He licensed it out. He sells, or I don't know, licensed out his patents on this thing to other companies, so that people like us will be able to build rifles that are restrictive state compliant. So with that being said, the Thorsden grip, what this provides is it eliminates it does two things. One, it eliminates the pistol grip. So now this is a traditional rifle grip, which I have on my other the CMMG that I've shown you. So the pistol grip is not allowed, and also an adjustable stock is not allowed, like the collapsible, like the one that you see where they usually put the stock here on the buffer tube. That stock is not allowed. So this basically does two things. It's a stock and a grip. So I mean, I used to hate it before, but now I guess because I have no other choice but to like it, I do like it now. So yeah, that is what it does. It eliminates the pistol grip, which is like this, and changes into the traditional rifle grip, and also provides you with a stock. And it also comes with the buffer tube cover and a cheek rest, pretty much. These two are all legal. There's nothing that stops you from getting a cheek rest and buffer tube cover in the law, so it is all legal. And on top of that, it provides you, I got the enhanced version, so the enhanced version has QD mounting points, quick detach mounting points for a sling if you want to run a sling. And yeah, that's pretty much it from the stock side. So yeah, I mean, the way I purchased this rifle, I got the lower stripped lower, and then I got the complete assembled upper. I had to remove this with the upper when it gets shipped. it comes with a flash hider, so I had it shipped to the FFL, and I removed it at the FFL. I removed the flash hider at the FFL, which is outside of DC. I used the Virginia FFL. I removed that at the FFL and replaced it with this Rise Armament muzzle brake. Muzzle brakes are allowed, only flash hiders are not allowed, and these are going to make the rifle super loud and super flashy. So it's actually doing something that completely opposite to what the flash hider does. The only thing this helps with is reducing the recoil, pretty much. I mean, 5.56 doesn't have much recoil, but you know, if you want to shoot 2-3 rounds, you know, it's better to hit whatever target you're aiming at, especially when you have just 10 rounds. So yeah, that's the benefit of the brake. But 5.56 doesn't really have that much recoil, I don't think. At least it's manageable recoil. So the upper is Aero Precision, I think R1, it's called the R1 M-Lock slot. That is 15-inch, and the barrel, another thing, the barrel is 16 inches. 16 inches barrel. Anything under that is not allowed. I think you can get away with pin and welded, but make sure when it's pin and welded, whatever muzzle device that's pin and welded, make sure it's not a flash hider. That's another bit that you have to take a look at, because if it is pin and welded, you can't take off the muzzle device. But in this case, the barrel itself is 16 inches, so that is legal, and muzzle brake, that is legal. Next, so as I said, the lower also is an Aero Precision. This is the basic version. Everything I found everything on sale that is super cheap. So this was actually kind of an impulse buy. Everything was on sale for, I believe, Labor Day, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, everything was super cheap. It was way below, like this was I think I paid less than $100 for the lower, the strip lower, and usually you'll never find it for anything under that, like 120 and above, even when it's on sale. So this was like super cheap. I got it for super cheap. So next, the internals. I got the Geisley internals, the ambi safety selection. Like the internals, all of the internals themselves, the takedown pins, the safety selectors, the mag release, and the bolt catch, all of them are Geisley. Pretty sure you might notice they usually put some G on it. Yeah, there's a little G here. I don't know if they put a G on this one. Yeah, but yeah, all of them, the takedown pins, all the internals are Geisley, and also the trigger itself I got separate. Like, it doesn't come with the internals. The trigger you have to buy separately. That's also Geisley's 3-gun trigger. It's kind of a hybrid between double and single stage. Right now it's on safe. If I take it off safe, yeah, obviously this is clear. There's nothing in here. So yeah, so if I pull the trigger, I don't even have any 5.56 ammo near me, so we're all good. But if I pull the trigger, if you see, oh, it is right there. It's kind of almost single stage. It's kind of a hybrid between a single and double stage. Let me do it again, just to show you. It's kind of weird. There's no take up. It's almost a single stage, but there's like tiny take up. I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, caught it. But yeah, there's like, this is essentially a single stage trigger. But yeah, so the internals, including the trigger, is all Geisley. And then when we come up here, so when I bought the upper, it didn't come with a charging handle or the bolt carrier group. So the upper, the charging handle is, let me lock the slide back. The upper is a Radian Raptor SDSL. The bolt carrier group and the charging handle are both Radian. And just to show you, I'm gonna take it off. Be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. So the bolt carrier group is a Radian bolt carrier group, and the charging handle, as I was saying, is the Raptor SDSL charging handle with cutouts to direct gas downwards. Now, let's be real, all this stuff, yeah, I don't think it affects, you know, I don't think it does too much to, I mean, from all the reviews I saw, I don't think it does a whole lot to mitigate like gas blowback or whatever. I mean, I don't have to worry about that because, yeah, we don't get to have suppressors, so. Yeah, but this thing, you know, when it came from factory, it was bone dry, so I lubed it up pretty quick, pretty good. Granted, I don't know if you've been following my my CMMG BR3, the BCG has to be sent back because yeah, it was giving me a hard time. But this seems to be smooth. It's running smooth, and it's a Radian, so hopefully it won't give me any issues. And another thing, this is just a cover. It's not a buffer tube, the one that you get with the Thorsden. So you have to get a buffer tube itself. And the buffer tube assembly itself, I stayed with Aero Precision just because I didn't want to run into any fitment related problems. I don't want to have, like, I know this is mil-spec, but I don't want to run into like you know, fitment issues or anything like that, because you know, it's not like in other states where you buy a lower, you don't like it, you just go back, sell it, or trade it and get something else. For us, the process is long. It gets delivered to an FFL, and the FFL gives us documentation to submit to DC, and it gets submitted to DC, and we wait until it's approved, and that time could be a month or, you know, a week or 2 days. We don't know, like, we don't know exactly when that's gonna come. They had the law says they have to get back to us within 60 days, so we don't know the exact time. I mean, times have been a lot better recently, not gonna lie, but there were times where I had to wait like 3 months, and there were times I got it like within over the weekend. Like, I submitted Friday, on Monday I got it. So it's like, it's so random, the approval times, you can't really predict it. So that's why I kind of didn't want to deal with like fitment issues or parts not matching up or anything like that. So that's why I went with both the upper and the lower to be Aero Precision, just because I don't want to deal with that if that issue ever pops up. Another thing, you know, Aero Precision is, I know they've been having a lot of issues recently, but like when they were having, people were waiting for months for their orders with Aero Precision, but they have surprisingly, like, this was delivered next day. This actually took a while, like it took a week to be sent. This was sent the day after I put the order. And I was reading online, some people were still saying they're waiting on their orders that they made like 5 months ago. So I was kind of nervous after I ordered, but on the website it said it's shipping now. So I'm like, okay, at least they have these parts. So I think getting a government contract kind of screwed up their old orders, but the new ones, as long as you see they are shipping now, I think you should be good to go with Aero Precision. That's just what I think. But yeah, I haven't shot this rifle yet, so I can't really say much about it. But if you live in DC and you're trying to register your firearm, like build a rifle, that's pretty much what you have to do. The main thing that gets registered is this lower part, where it has the serial number. So that's the serial, that's the main thing. This, be careful with buying and shipping this to your house, because most of these uppers ship with A2 flash hiders, and I mean, technically it's not, this by itself is not a rifle, so technically it's not illegal to be in possession of it. But then, you know, an overzealous person, if somehow, some way, you know, they find out that you have it, and it might get you up in trouble. So yeah, if you before you order anything upper, make sure you make sure that that upper is being sent to an FFL outside of DC, not in DC, but outside of DC. You can use Nova or I think Maryland Small Arms. There's a bunch of nearby FFLs. Because it's a rifle, you can buy it from anywhere. It doesn't have to be shipped into DC. Just make sure that you take off your flash hiders and you do make sure you stay compliant. Also, one thing that is absolutely not allowed on DC rifle is the forward pistol grip. I don't know what it's called, the forward grip, where you can hold like something like that. It goes like this, the forward grip. You can have like hand stops and stuff, but you can't have the forward grip. That's also very illegal. Like the same thing that they ban on well, it's not completely banned if you SBR short-barreled pistol, short-barreled AR, but the same thing that they ban that rifle for 16-inch. Even if it's a 16-inch in DC, it is illegal to have a forward grip. So what is that? A vertical forward grip. Yeah, the 90-degree one. So that's not allowed. So yeah, this is what a DC compliant rifle looks like, at least one of many. So yeah, if you have any questions, drop it in the chat. I know people that are outside of DC watching this are cringing. I posted a picture of this in a Reddit sub, and yeah, people were losing their minds. They are just so upset with this rifle. I mean, imagine being us and living through this, but you know, I digress. I'm not gonna hold it against them. Where does it go? Oh, okay, yeah. It goes like this, right through. Oh yeah, I remember. Gotta put this in first, and put it like this. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of oil in it. It's brand new, so probably not gonna oil it in like 1,000 rounds. So I just felt like being very generous with the oil with this. But yeah, so yeah, just be careful. You know, when you order your things, make sure everything is compliant and to the letter of the law. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And yeah, once this gets delivered to your FFL, what you're going to do is you get your form, I guess I'm gonna speed through it. So the process of registering a rifle is pretty much the same as a pistol, but for rifles you can go outside of DC. Pistols have to be transferred within DC, but for rifles you can get it transferred as long as the FFL you're using is willing to hold it up to 60 days and more for you. Because the way it works is it gets delivered to the FFL. The FFL gives you the paperwork to submit, which is I think the form, I forget what the name of the form is. If you Google the MPD website, you'll get the name of the form, but it's the firearm registration form. That looks like the ATF form, like the super government formal. And you fill all that out, both for the FFL and your stuff, and you put all the serial numbers, the SKUs, like make sure you look up the SKUs and put the SKU in the form, all the details about the thing, and then you take that, you go to MPD headquarters, you submit just like any other weapon, and it's just like the pistols, and you wait, and they will email you when they email you the card, they usually forward it to your FFL's email as well, if you put down the FFL's email in the form. And once that happens, you can just go. I mean, if it is in DC, I think usually they want you to schedule an appointment, but if it's outside DC, usually you can just walk in with your paperwork, with your registration card, and they will just be able to check you out. You'll do one more, obviously the same way as any other rifle, any other weapons. Just before you take possession of the thing, you do one more background check. So yeah, our backgrounds is checked a bazillion times, especially mine. By now I think they're fed up because every time I go to register, this process happens over and over and over again. So they have to do a background check in DC and also in for ATF just before I take possession of it. So yeah, you gotta keep that record clean. Yeah, don't get in trouble. Yeah, and yeah, with that said, pretty excited to take this out to the range and and do my thing. I will update you on that. Once I put enough rounds through it, I'll tell you how it goes. Also, I got a scope for it. I will do an unboxing and going over. It's kind of like a newer scope that I think that was released this year. So yeah, there's another video about that coming soon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Till the next video, peace.